you go. Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Um, so we're aboard. Welcome. We're aboard the Westerly, and with me is June back there, and this is our chief, Anthony, who's training me today. As we go out, we just left. We're just going under. Take a look at this. I'm going to switch. We're just going under the Bay Bridge. So we just went under the Bay Bridge. A little bit of marine layer here. I'm going to hand the camera over to June. That right there is Yerba Buena Island. Right there is where we left. That's where we're moored. That's the Treasure Island Marina. And we're heading over to the Port of Oakland over here because we're going to fuel up. So that's the Port of Oakland. That's where we're headed. Okay. So let me hand this over to June. All right. Oh, wait. June, you're doing a live video.
I was doing live, but
Okay.
I'm turning it off. I don't have to. Okay.
All right. So there you go. Sorry about that.
Was it?
Yeah. So, okay. So this is our Helm Station. I love it. It's all classic, kind of all the gauges are classic, but we did upgrade it over here with radar system and sonar and Garmin updated system there. We've got our radios up here. Look, it's got the old school throttle controls and gear controls for each engine here. So you're doing this type of thing. What's that?
Morse control.
Morse control?
Morse.
Morse control. See, I don't know the terms. He knows. He knows what this stuff's called. So we're heading right over there. We're going to go through the channel, which is going to take us into the estuary and downtown Oakland, and we're going to fuel up there. And then we'll maybe, if we have time, we'll take it out a little bit around the bay, something like that. So, yeah, so this is it. Ultra mobility, not just about RVs, but also about yachting, because this thing is basically, it's like a 50-foot RV, really. We've got 2 staterooms on board. We've got a little dinette area, a salon, a living room, a galley, 2 bathrooms on board. So if Anthony's okay, I'm going to give the viewers a little tour of the boat. Is that cool? Let's start with the outside. So, all right, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You're going to show inside?
We'll go on the outside first. Is that okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you're going to... Oh.
Tank sizes? Yeah, so let's take a look here. So we're going to go on the side deck here. We're heading out. It's a little bit overcast. Look, the Westerly.
Be careful. You want me to hold it?
That's all right. I got it. Thank you. We're coming along the side deck here. This is my favorite part of the yacht. It's so quiet up here. And these are our little lounge chairs here. And so you just kind of come up to the front of the boat. Look at that. We're just cruising along here on the San Francisco Bay. I'll turn around here so you can see. There's downtown San Francisco. We're looking back toward the Helm. That's the Bay Bridge. We just passed under. So the marine layer will burn off. There's a little pleasure craft there. That's the Port of Oakland, right over there. And let's go on the inside, all right? You guys can hear me okay, right? So nice out here. This is my yacht. I just bought it a few months ago. So I don't know what got into me. I think with COVID and everything, I wanted something where I could just get out and get away. And so this boat afforded me the opportunity. You know, the nice thing about a yacht like this, there's June, she's with us, is unlike RVing, you know, you can just anchor anywhere. So this is our little anchor system here. And so you don't need a campground, obviously. If you want to just go out here and anchor off of Angel Island or Treasure Island, just drop your anchor and you're good to go. So that's one of the really nice things about having a yacht. All right, let's go on the inside and I'll give you a little tour on the inside. Is that cool? Let's go this way. So heading back down the side deck here, a little wobbly. It's very thin. It's very narrow. You got to be kind of thin to get through here. If you're just joining us, we're on the Westerly. This is my classic Chris Craft 1965 yacht, wooden yacht. And here, let me turn around now. I'm going to go forward view. So this is the aft deck here. Lots of seating. You can see it's June, but look how open it is. Very open back here. That's the Bay Bridge. That's downtown San Francisco. Down below us here is the master stateroom. That's a little porthole into it. Let's go inside, all right? So we're going to go through the companionway. This is the companionway. And we're going to head into the salon, all right? So this is the salon down here. This is a pull-out bed. So we can sleep up to 8 people on the yacht. So 2 people can sleep here. Look at this control panel, you guys. Talk about a control panel. Look at this. This is all the electrical system on the yacht. So these are our, this is all of our DC power system here. You can see everything here from toilets, searchlights, water pump, fume detectors, all that stuff. These are our batteries. So we have a lot of battery. I haven't upgraded it yet, but it's got a lot of lead acid battery. You guys, this thing's got an 11,000 kilowatt generator. So this is full like 30. Okay, and then over here, this is the dining room here. Look at the view when you sit inside the salon. Isn't that nice? It's just like so beautiful with the windows all around. So this is the dining. Yeah, we're in the middle of the bay, so I might be losing connection. This is the galley. Okay, and then up front, so down below here, so you can, all your extra food stuff, we have other supplies are down there. And then this is the engine room. So it's going to be loud, but that's our engine room in there. So we have 2 V8 engines. Yeah, this is all, the reason why I bought this yacht is because this is all mahogany. The entire hull is mahogany and teak on the inside. So all the wood here. And then in the dining room here, these 2 things jackknife into another in the back here. This is the master stateroom. Back, it's a little noisy because the shafts and stuff are back here, but look how big this stateroom is. It's an island bed. That's a full queen size bed. Lots of windows here. We have a full closet storage. I need to review yachts. Don't you guys think I need to review yachts? And this is the master stateroom's private bathroom. Here. Okay. All right. So I don't know. We might have had really bad connection as we get closer to Oakland. We're getting a little. We're rocking here. All the big ships and stuff come in to the port of Oakland. We get a lot of rocking if a big cargo ship comes by. So yeah. So that's the. Is it pretty? Yeah, we're in the middle of the bay. So I apologize. The cell phone connection here, that's which is what I've got, is pretty bad. As we head in here, as we go into the estuary, which takes us to downtown Oakland and Jack London Square, then I'm hoping we get more cell phone signal because we're closer to downtown Oakland. But right now we're a little bit in the middle of the bay and there's no cell phone towers here. So if you're just joining me, we're on board the Westerly. This is my newest ultra mobile purchase. So it's a 50-foot classic Chris Craft yacht. This is all wood. It's mahogany and teak. This yacht was built in 1965, and it has 2 staterooms. One back here, that's a forward stateroom, the VIP stateroom, which can sleep 2. And then we have the master stateroom back behind me. Down there is the master stateroom. Both staterooms have their own bathrooms. And then here in the Salon, this converts into a bed. And then if we need to, this converts in this jackknifes into a bed as well. So we can get 8 people to sleep on board. And it is kind of like a tiny house, basically. You know, we got this is our galley here. So we've got a full electric oven, stovetop, microwave, which I just bought, our sink, and then we have our full refrigerator here, right? So you can basically live on this thing if you wanted to, but it's nice because we could take this. It's rated class in boating terms. I have not been to my first storm yet. It's rated as a class C in boating terms, which means we can go offshore up to 200 miles. I would not take this offshore up to 200 miles. It's just that's too dangerous. But we could go out past the sail, take it motor down to Monterey, which we're going to do someday. So take a look at this. Ah, downtown San Francisco, Bay Bridge. Hopefully, is the signal okay? Are you guys getting this okay? I'm just going to kind of stream, and kind of talk at you. There's no script here. Just want you guys to, I don't know, come along with me in this time of COVID and enjoy a little bit the outside. I'm going to go back to the forward deck really fast. It's a little quieter up on the forward deck. We're away from the engines. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. See, I'm going to switch around. So we're heading into the estuary. Look at these big cargo ships. They're dredging over here. See, they're dredging. So we're going to head into the estuary, past all these big cargo ships. I know. So I answer some of your questions. I've never taken it out in the storm. I would never take it out in the storm. That's one of the things that the captain, the chief here, he's a Coast Guard captain, taught me is look, these things, you don't take it out when there's bad weather. Now, it's a different story if you get caught in bad weather, but that's part of what I need to learn is how to read the weather charts and all that stuff to know when I can take it out and when I shouldn't take it out. So I haven't taken it out in bad weather. I haven't got to my training yet where he teaches me what to do in bad weather. There's a lot to learn about these yachts. This is a 50-foot yacht. I just went through anchoring the other day, so how to properly anchor when you're out at sea. We haven't done really any instrumentation yet and how to helm the yacht when it's foggy, for instance. So I got a lot of lessons yet to do. I think someone asked me if I always wanted to boat. Not necessarily. I mean, I've done it here, but it just hit me one day that I wanted to get a yacht and get out and about and get on the water. And so I found this. I was lucky. I found this classic Chris craft that we're on, and got a pretty good deal on it. And yeah, made it mine. So she was in excellent shape. I didn't need to do a lot of work with her, but they are a lot of work. Wood boats are a lot of work for sure. I mean, all this decking here. You can see this is teak decking, and it has to be maintained and scrubbed down and cleaned. And then all these little bung holes here, like I need to replace these. These are over the screws. And, so it's just and this is the woodwork, the mahogany here. But I need to do a little bit of repair work here. I'll show you something. We had such strong winds here the other day, but these are the mooring lines when she's moored, and they were blowing the boat so bad when she was moored that the ropes completely just cut into the wood. Look at that. So stuff like that happens. That's okay. It gives her character. I don't mind. Look at this. These are the big cargo ships they're loading and unloading here at the Port of Oakland. We got a kayaker out there. They have the right of way. Need to make sure we stay clear of them. It's a beautiful, calm Saturday morning here, though. Gotta go around. There's Jude. Hey, Jude. So there's Yerba Buena Island behind us. That's where we left. I moored her at Yerba Buena or at Treasure Island because Treasure Island is, we're probably going, I have to go inside. Treasure Island is right in the middle of the bay. So it's so easy to get to everything. I can get to downtown San Francisco. I can get to the Golden Gate Bridge. I can get here to Port of Oakland. It's just right in the middle of the bay. And so it's a nice location. I think we're probably going 8 knots, 8 or 9 knots right now. When we're in the estuary here, we don't, you're not supposed to go really fast, although some people do go 18, 19 knots through here, which is not safe because what happens is up here, which is downtown Oakland, and a lot of sailboats are back there. So what happens is they come out and they tack, and they're constantly crisscrossing, and you'll get 5 or 6 sailboats that are tacking here, and they have the right of way. So you don't want to go speeding through here because, right now we don't have a lot of sailboats, but sometimes there could be a lot of sailboats. Okay, so we're on board the Westerly here. Let's take a look back. Oh, June is helming. What? June is helming. This is the first time June's taken the wheel of the Westerly. So we have it's 50-foot all wood hull. Yeah, and twin engines. So he's got control now. The chief let him take control, so he's teaching him. It's always good when you have a yacht this big. You need 2 people. If I were really experienced, I could take it out by myself, but you really need 2 people aboard to properly uh, handle this thing. Because when we come up here where we're going to fuel up, 3 people is actually better. 1 person at the helm, 2 people handling the mooring lines because we have a bow, and then the stern line's pretty far back there. So from the bow line, it's 50 feet away. So if it's crowded, so I'm the captain because I own the yacht, and the chief though is the person who is in control of the yacht whenever we take it out. So he's the chief because I hired him today, and so Anthony's the chief today, and so June and I will take orders from him because he's teaching us. So one day I'll be the chief and the captain. The teak decks, they're pretty good shape. This is just a natural. This is pretty standard, but I mean we could put some teak oil or something on them just to brighten them up a little bit. Maybe we'll do that. Probably, yeah. A lot of work. I got to do some work on it. We're heading in. We're in the Oakland estuary now. So there's a sailboat under power. So sailboats under power are basically power boats like us. So we share right away. And these huge container ships behind us, we're passing by. Yeah, it is very calm today. That's why we left at 8 o'clock this morning, is because the waters are calmer. Where she's moored at Treasure Island, the winds will pick up to maybe 15 knots, sometimes up to 20, 30 knots. And that makes it really hard to get a 50-foot yacht in and out because, it's pretty big and there's a lot of surface area. So the wind is really blowing her when you're trying to pull in and out. But today it's pretty calm. How are we doing, Chief? No, we forgot to pull the fenders in. The chief does not like when the fenders are hanging off the side of the yacht. I forgot to pull them in. That was my job, pull the fenders in. Sorry. So let's see. How you doing, June? June's he's doing really well. He's helming the yacht. Yeah. So let's take a look here. It's nice having you guys all along right now. Yeah, exactly, Karen. It is a rookie mistake. Yeah, the chief is always on us about that. They need to be pulled in. A lot of people don't pull these are the fenders. They don't pull the fenders in and they just go motoring with those things flapping along the side of their boat. And yeah, you should pull them in. So I got so excited to be with you guys. I love being out on the water. So we're taking the yacht out today, and then tomorrow we're leaving on another road trip. And so You guys let me know where you think we should go. I think we're going to go along the coast south toward Morro Bay and Pismo Beach. And I'm going to go to my old alma mater, Cal Poly, and check that out. I haven't been there in years. So I think that's going to be our little trip for Sunday. So I'll do some live streams from there as well. Let's go back inside. All right. Well, I just wanted to welcome you guys all aboard. I might live stream a little bit later if we fuel up and then head out like toward San Francisco or toward the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that. I might live stream you guys. Let's see. He's doing? He's doing really well. Let's take a look. How's it going, June?
Oh man,
He's doing so
yeah,
well. He's doing
making
so
me
well.
nervous.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't make the helmsman nervous. We don't want to crash the yacht. Yeah, here we go. There's no one out here today on the estuary. It's amazing. Yeah, we're out so early. There's no one here. There's our wake behind us. I'm taking boating lessons. They're not required right now. They will be required by law in California that um, anyone buying a yacht this size will need to get certified. But right now, you can just go out and buy a yacht like this, and no lessons are required. I mean, your insurance company might require it, but I'm taking it for my own good, for safety, because you know these are big and there's a lot to learn. I've taken 8 or 9 lessons already. For each lesson is about 3 to 4 hours. And eventually, I want to get my Coast Guard captain's license, 6 pack. So that takes me over 1,000 hours. I need 1,000 hours of time on the yacht, and so I'm trying to get to that point. Once I get my Coast Guard captain's license, then I can commercially take people out on tours and stuff like that. So I'm going to offer that in addition to my Airbnb. I've already offered it right now. So guests that stay at my Airbnb, they can come and take a tour of the San Francisco Bay on the yacht. And so I offer that now, but I hire Anthony, the chief, to take us out. But eventually I'd like to do that myself so I can just helm the boat, captain the boat myself, and take my guests out. So that's the idea. Yeah. And then just, taking it out ourselves. We're going to take this up to the Delta here in California. It's about 1,000 miles of inland waterways. And so we're going to take it up there at some point and spend a week basically in the Delta. You just kind of cruise along. It's so smooth and beautiful there, and anchor in various locations and little cities and stuff like that. You just go off and get your groceries and then come up board your boat and motor off someplace else. So you have like 1,000 miles of Delta waterways that we are going to explore. And then eventually I want to take the yacht out of San Francisco Bay, out to Golden Gate, all the way down to Monterey and stuff like that as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of good times here on the yacht. But I want to thank you guys for joining me um, on the Westerly. So we're going to feature it a little, more because it's just part of ultra mobility, right? We're going to do some RVing, and we're going to be doing some yachting, and I want to bring you guys all along on it, and so to kind of experience some of this with us. All right. Okay. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Thanks, everyone. We're going to approach up here. We're going to be approaching downtown Oakland and Jack London Square, where I'm going to be needed when we are mooring the boat at the fueling station. And fill up this thing's going to be about $400 or $500 to fill the tanks up, but that'll last me a while. So I have to put maybe, I don't know, 200 gallons or something into it. All right. Okay. I'll probably live stream maybe a little bit later today. All right. Love you guys. Love everyone. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.